Hey, so you know how I'm bad at platforming? Super Mario Galaxy 2! What's up guys, it's Daz here, but you don't really care. Now there's a little trick you can do in this menu screen, it's probably well known, but obviously it says here you need to press A and B to continue. But if you just press A, you get some colder colours, and if you just press B, you get some warmer colours, so that's a nice little small thing to point out. Anyway, welcome to my new Let's Play, and before we begin I'd like to show off my practice file. How many deaths? 431. Actually, that's not as bad as I thought it would be, but oh boy, as you can see there's 242 stars in this game. 200 and then the answer to everything in the universe apparently. So I'm going to go with a Luigi icon because Luigi's the best. And I was actually under the impression when I first played this game that you would be able to, once completing the game 100%, that you could play as Luigi all the time. It's not true, but yeah, I learned things on the way. Now, let me tell you a new story that also begins with stardust. Shimmering stardust falls on the Mushroom Kingdom once a century. That time has come again.
Dear Mario,
Would you like to share some cake while we watch the shooting stars? Meet me at the castle. Peach! And so, in true Mario form, 2D, Mario's excited to go to the ball. The Star Festival had just begun. Toads everywhere were celebrating. You can... Woohoo! Starbits! You can use the pointer to collect starbits. These are like your... Well, they're not really your coins of the game, but they're sort of collectibles you can get, as the toads are telling you here. And another thing you can do, starbits rain down from the sky, is... Holding down Z, you crouch and press A, you do a backflip just to go a little bit higher. And I can't move anymore. There we go. Happy Star Festival! Yay! Can I guess I can't go down this. Never mind. But what's this? This strange little fellow seemed confused. Was he lost? He seemed to take a shine to Mario. So much so that he decided to smash into his face or something. Mario's cap filled with warmth as he felt a new power surging through him. And so now... Shake the Wii remote to spin. This thing fell from the sky! So shake the Wii remote and you can spin and break one of the hardest materials on Earth. Crystals. Yeah. Now they might not always hold starbits, but for now they do, so enjoy it. And you were supposed to have jumped from this block to actually get those coins, but doesn't matter. You don't need to, like, panic for every single coin. What's this? Was this one of the little fellow's friends? Maybe. Phew, I'm free, but where am I? Welcome, Mario! Well, that was violent. What's going on here? What's that scary sound? Oh, it's Bowser! It's Bowser! I'll give him a panic! It's a monster! And he's big too. The sky is falling. Also, now we've come into a 3D realm. Where's the ship? You're too late, Mario! The power of the stars is already mine, and look what else I got! Gwahaha! I'm huge! Even scarier up close, huh? Maybe I'll have Peach bake me something for once. I sure could go for a galaxy-sized slice of cake right now. I'm way too huge for this puny planet. I deserve an empire that's more me size. And I'll put it in the center of the universe. Bowser, you don't quite understand. Never mind. Have fun with your stupid mushrooms! Now wait a minute, he just turned the sky blue. Doesn't that make him the good guy? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, welcome once again to the proper sort of open worldish sense. It's not so linear, even though you only have one place to go. And, as you might have been able to tell by the fact that I was on the main menu screen, there will be a practice file. I like this guy. Stay calm! Anyway, hi guys. I don't know anything about this game. I'm playing on file 2, hoping that you can play as Luigi after this, in which case, you know, I'll be playing as Luigi in this playthrough, but if not, then whoops, why are you crying? Oh, what do we do? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I know nothing about this game, so you'll probably be seeing me quite a bit. Let's go. So expect to see plenty of him, and that's a meteorite coming down. Okay, and we're being beckoned by the star people. Mario, where did that monster come from? He took your princess to the center of the universe. You must hurry and save her. Oh, Master Luma. Young Master Luma, did you get thrown overboard too? Good thing you're safe. I see, so you're going to stay in Mario's cap? That should be safe for now. What? But Mario, you have other things to worry about, like saving the princess. But how? I know! With young Master Luma's help, you can use the power of the stars! And we Lumas can help a little too! As thanks for saving our friends! We'll send you into space to get that monster! Now let's go after them! And it's at this point that everyone always makes a suicide joke. But they're not dead, because they're clearly speaking. Come here, shake your Wii remote. And with that, we come to our first mission. Sky Station Galaxy. Pee-wee Piranha's Temper Tantrum. Our power stars, they're gone! Some gigantic monster took them, or stole them. If you're going after that monster, you might see our power stars out there too. Please bring our power stars back. We Lumas will help you along your way. We've barely gotten started, I'm already loving the soundtrack. So, you're supposed to go to the right, but there's a secret little orange warp pipe here, and with that you get a 1-up. And as you can tell, you got an extra life, well done. As you can tell, that's kind of the physics of these games. It's sort of all gravity based, so I guess it's a Nintendo game. We're in space, and we're learning some new physics. I guess that's 3 out of the 4 hints that I gave at the end of Twilight Princess. I wonder what that second game that I'm going to be doing is going to be. All we've got really is that it's a non-Nintendo game, so it could be anything. What does the sign say? Hello friend, please go around back. This appears to be Yoshi's house, but they're not here. I don't actually know the gender of Yoshi. And what's this? This is a tutorial sign. Here's a tip. You can spin to defeat enemies. Want to see how? No. Good luck out there. Basically, it will just show you like an on-screen tutorial of how to do it. If you jump on an enemy, you will get coins. If you spin into them, you can kick them again, and they burst into star bits. How gruesome, actually, but oh well, it's a Mario game. We'll forget the fact that we can literally crush people with our heavy weight and literally kick them into pieces. But hey, it's a Nintendo game, so it's less gory. Speaking of a Nintendo game, have you heard about that recent Nintendo program thing? Jesus, that thing sucks. Anyway, it seems we're beckoning again, but what's this sign say? That's it. Hello, I'm out helping some friends right now. Sorry if I missed you. Yeah, so I guess Yoshi's not going to be here today, but he is in this game. I'm going to say he. Yeah. The other Lumas told me about you. Thank you for helping us. I'm going to transform into a launch star. Come over and fly. And apparently the game loves to freeze every time that happens. Now, when you smash into these crystals, you can use your pointer to quickly get some star bits before they go away. And now we're on our second little planet. We need to follow this little Luma. Now these things, good God, I hate them. Because they shoot rocks at you, and they are really good at doing that. Like, stupidly good. Ow. I hate them. They're too accurate. I wish they just didn't exist, but they do because, I don't know. Anyway, these platforms, they appear and you can just get on them, otherwise they'll disappear after a time. So, you know, be careful with your timing like that. Don't let it fall to the abyss, because that's the big thing with this game. You can fall into the abyss and get sucked up by a black hole. This is interesting. Oh, get out of here. For doing all that, we get 3 little 1-ups. And you may have noticed there that I shot a star bit at one of those enemies. If you press the B button, you can use your pointer and shoot the star bit. This can be used to usually stun enemies. And God, there's so much to point out, isn't there? You've turned into Rainbow Mario. You're invincible. Just run into people like you've had a star, like normal Mario games, and you get a bunch of stuff. And then, for completing these little arena things, you get 3 1-ups. Or a 3-up. I'm not sure what the correct the correct terminology of that is, but yes. Thankfully this one's nice and easy and you get plenty of time to do it, but in the future, that's gonna get really hard. So most of the time I don't bother. But anyway, I mean they're not compulsory, so just, you know, have fun. That's pretty much the whole point of these games anyway. Just have fun. Anyway, now that we've reached the top of this tower, let's fly. And now we come to a planet that's pretty common in the Galaxy games, and it's very strange. It's small, and it's just a little sphere. It has its own gravitational pull, so it's kind of peculiar. Now, if you leave this launch jar and let yourself get taken by the gravity, I know it's weird, you can get this little coin here, or yeah, I guess it's a coin that unleashes more coins. And there we go. Spin into that, take that, and off we go. And now on this planet, here are those black holes I talked about, and that's not quite how the lighting would work if I was to throw a starbit in there, but hey, this game's not going to follow real physics. Now, this muddy path here, it slows you down, so don't walk in it. There we go. And this little planet thing here, not only does it introduce Paragoombas, which we've seen many a time, and I wanted to push you in the black hole, never mind. But it introduces a new collectible. If you backflip onto this platform here, of course it's multiple ones of these just circling around, you'll see some coin thing here, and it makes its own little sound. If you get it, you got a comet medal. Collect them to make comets appear. Comets are basically little challenges that will appear in each mission. Ouch! And you need to get them all and complete the stars in those little missions to get 100%. And I sort of cheat. I didn't necessarily cheat, but I sort of skipped a bit by jumping across the path there, and that's why the loom was there after me. Oh, okay then. No. I need to learn how to long jump. Anyway, where that camera was centering on that little leg is where we're trying to go, and this isn't. There we go. You now have 6 health. If it drops below 4, it'll go back to normal. Basically, it's a health extension. Do you need it? Well, actually, it depends on you as a player, but yeah. And of course, checkpoints, general Mario stuff, and whoa, camera gets weird. It might take a bit of getting used to get used to this camera, but I personally don't have much trouble with it. I'm just used to that. Oh, and you might have seen that green glow. There's a 1-up here for you. Now, I don't know exactly where everything is in every mission all the time, but generally, I know enough. And so, here comes our first boss. Something I particularly like is it squeaks. Anyway, the way to defeat this guy is spin at his egg. And that makes him very unhappy, even though he's still just squeaking. He's just like a little baby tantrum. Which is fitting, because this is Pee-wee Piranha's temper tantrum. Not much of a tantrum, he's just sort of swinging his tongue about and then running. That's not much of a tantrum. It's supposed to be more screaming. Anyway, when you break the egg enough, it'll be completely exposed and he runs away. One more hit. And time for phase 2. Somehow he just has his own... His butt is so big it has its own gravitational pull that it can reconstruct its egg at any time. That's quite an accomplishment. Well done, evolution. Why would you ever want that? I have no idea, but oh well. Also, I just noticed it leaves little footprints. I never noticed that before. Of course, I haven't actually played this game a ton. I've really only played this on practice files, but I have seen multiple Let's Plays of this. Yes, and after playing the final mission in this game, oh boy, is it going to be fun when that time comes around. Anyway, for this you got to go the other way to catch up, and he's down. We literally exploded a baby into a star. This is not a friendly game. Mario is not a friendly character. You got a star, and that's all that matters, apparently. Oh, he squeaks. Whoa, okay. Don't laugh at me. So where do we go with this star? Where is our hub world?
Oh, yeah.
Your star bits will collect over, as well as your coins. We're on just another planet. And oh, hello.
So you're this Mario guy my little Lumas won't stop blabbing about, am I right? Sorry to hear about the excitement you had with that monster down in the Mushroom Kingdom. I sure appreciate you bringing us this Power Star though. We need as many of these as we can get. The name's Lubba, by the by. I'm the head honcho of this Luma crew. See, believe it or not, we're on a spaceship right now. Took some real elbow grease to convert this little planetoid into a ship, but we Lumas pulled it off.
Doesn't look that spectacular, really.
May not look like much now, but it's home. Truth be told, this ship, she's not in such hot shape right now. We ran into that monster too. He blasted off with meteors and some of my crew were thrown overboard. So that monster kidnapped your princess, eh? That's cold. Deep space cold, if you ask me.
Lubba loves puns in this game.
You know what else is cold? That monster stealing every last one of our power stars. See, that's our fuel. Our spaceship runs on energy from stars. Without that, we're stranded here. Ayo, is that young Master Luma? It is, isn't it? Wow. Wait, if you have the trust of young Master Luma, say, I just might have a little proposition for you. Hear me out now. Your special someone got kidnapped and now you gotta save her. Am I right?
Yes, and that's alright. Or that's right. That's right.
And we need fuel for our ship. Now, if you think you could get some of our stars back for us, I'll be willing to make this ship your very own for a bit. That's a fair exchange, am I right?
Yeah.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, gang, let's get cracking, yeah? I want everything spaceship's shape.
Lubba's crew rebuilt the spaceship to look just like Mario, because that's not creepy.
Well, what do you think?
Nice spaceship, yeah? More like a face ship? Ha ha!
Well, at least you'll never lose it in a car park, am I right? Ha ha! So, what's next? Don't look at me. This ship has your face on it, not mine. The decision is yours. Feel free to explore Starship Mario, or take the helm if you're ready to ship out. It's your call, Captain.
Alright, so, welcome to the face ship. It is kind of creepy that they just slapped on Mario's face, but yeah. And that's probably the most activity you're going to see out of Lubba. Now, exploring the space... I'm going to try and call it the face ship. There's a few things you'll notice. First of all, it's very bland. Things will be added to this face ship as things continue, but... In fact, actually, I think there's almost nothing here. There is a sign here, though, and apparently a tea party on the wood down there. Press Z in the air to do a ground pound. You can use it to flatten your foes. Yep, just like that. A lot of different controls, but really, you just learn it on the way, and it's not really... it's not a difficult learning method. What's the... Control scheme, that's it. Do consecutive jumps to go really high, run and jump 3 times to do a triple jump. It looks really cool. Hop. Whoa! Oh, I did it wrong. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. It's good for getting some extra height and distance. Also, it's kind of strange how we saw like 5 yellow Lumas in the cutscene, and then suddenly there's like red, yellow, and blue ones down in this corner, but I'm not gonna question it. And this whole place got bigger. Oh, well. Anyway, I think on that note, I'm actually gonna end it off here. While sliding down a wall, press A to wall jump. See how high you can get with this technique. So, tomorrow will be my second Let's Play, which is going like alongside this one. The schedule's not necessarily going to be one of each, like day after day after day, if that makes sense. Like, it's not going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. It is going to be a little bit more complicated, but yeah. So, have fun guessing what that other thing is. Also, before I go, secret warp pipe in the chimney that gets you out to this main area. This is where all the power stars go, and this is the core where everything is. Only 1 Luma here at the moment, but we'll see what happens in here in the future. Also, a bunch of metal circles. The way you're supposed to get in here is through the door on the... Oh, I thought it was on the back of the head. But no, it's in the cap. So, yeah. If you're wondering what's under Mario's cap, apparently it's the energy to pilot a face ship. Anyway, my name's been Daz. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit. Also, in case you couldn't notice, this Let's Play is going to be in 60 frames per second!